All right, I'm here today with Brett Hamilton, and Brett, I understand we've got some really cool things that we are introducing around Unified Communications 9.0. So tell me a little bit more about what we're doing and why it's exciting.
Yeah, so the product teams have been really busy getting together this release. It's quite large in scope,
Yeah.
so a lot of focus on our core capabilities in leveraging the infrastructure that our current customers have, so there's a lot of focus there. It's so big that we've tried to and bucketize these things just in order to think about some of the key areas.
Okay.
And so the three that really stand out, there's kind of flexibility in the way that you use our systems with UC9. There's bridging systems that's very applicable to a lot of our customers' deployments these days, and then there's a lot about investment protection. That's kind of the third key area of focus. So yeah, so that's kind of the big three.
Okay, so you mentioned flexibility.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about what you mean by that and why, how's that going to help our customers?
Right. Yeah, so if you go around the show floor here, we'll hear a lot about bring your own device.
Yeah.
Customers are going through this discussion on a daily basis. And
Right.
so from a unified communication standpoint, and with UC9, we've got a feature capability that we've added that we call URI dialing, or it's more or less an email-based dialing scheme that we've put into the core call control engine. So what that means is from an infrastructure perspective that we can connect any types of calls, be that a device that has a dial plan that's kind of traditional numeric E164 dial plan, or an email-based dialing scheme. So it's really that any-to-any connection.
So now I can use an email address to make a call.
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
that I am trying to connect with someone and I don't know what their number is, maybe it's someone at a different company.
Right.
Then I can just use that email address and I can make a video call?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? Yeah?
The use case is often around video, and it's not so much that I want to sit and type an email address,
Yeah.
Particularly on a TUI type of an interface.
Yeah.
But the key point is that underneath the call control and the infrastructure really just speaks the language of the internet and brokers between different devices.
Wow.
And so to facilitate that, bring your own environment. So whether those are Cisco endpoints or third-party endpoints. So that's really the key with URI dialing.
Oh, that's great stuff.
Yeah,
really
that's
cool.
a good one.
Okay.
There's one more in flexibility.
All right.
We've put some key license management capabilities into the UC9 system.
Okay.
So we've been talking about that a little bit here. So that really is going to let customers try and centralize and make a lot simpler their whole license management activities that they go through today. So quick example is just at a glance compliance for software licensing. So
Nice.
kind of a pain point
Yeah.
in the past, and an area we've kind of taken a major or a quantum leap forward.
So
Yeah.
saving time and money, right?
Big time.
Great. So you also talked about bridging systems. What does that mean?
Yeah. So, our customers' UC deployments are mixed. They're heterogeneous in nature. So,
Yeah.
a lot of our customers may have Cisco UC and call control. In certain sites, they may have legacy telephony infrastructure at other sites.
Especially an enterprise, a large enterprise, right? Probably is going to have that mixed environment.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah.
it's not all Cisco.
Yeah.
And so there's a cool feature that was developed in version 9 that's called Extend and Connect.
Okay.
And the feature name or the title kind of tells you a lot. It's using the power of Jabber to extend the capabilities of the Cisco UC out and connect to third-party endpoints. So those might be endpoints that are in our customers' infrastructure that they haven't been able to, that they're depreciating or they haven't been able to upgrade just yet, but they want to use Jabber, on an enterprise-wide basis. So I can use the Jabber client to control telephony devices at home or at work, whether they're Cisco or third party. So that's the kind of the bridging of the systems.
Wow.
And so kind of leads into investment protection a little bit too, right?
Okay, yes, we have a couple minutes left, so tell me a little bit about investment protection and what's key there.
Yeah, a lot. uh, Customers, when I talk to them all the time, it's, we've got a great infrastructure in place, but the business is coming back to me and asking for, what's next? How do I get more service out of this infrastructure, this great Cisco collaboration infrastructure? So, and the answer is a few things in version 9. A big one is to merge the instant messaging and presence service into the core call control engine, the communications manager.
Yeah.
So that's starting to happen in version 9, where I'll start to do all my administration for not just the call control capabilities, but instant messaging and presence as well. Yeah, because
so that's all coming together now.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So it definitely simplifies deployments in the back end, but it also facilitates the use of these different services. So it's not just telephony, but it's video and instant messaging and presence at the desktop. Those are the important things. And so it's about leveraging that investment that the customer's already made, typically in that core call control and the communications manager.
Okay.
So that's a big area.
Great.
Yeah.
Anything else that we didn't cover that you want to talk about before we go?
Well, I think there's
There's so much, right?
73, 74, sort of main features in the core software release. I think it's really all focused on Jabber as the facilitation of the UC capabilities to the end user.
Yeah.
So on the device of their choice, kind of where we started with Bring Your Own. That's where our customers are focused, and so that's from an infrastructure perspective, what we're focused on delivering out to those endpoints. A lot of them which would be running Jabber.
Great. Well, thank you so much. We've got some really exciting, cool things. I'm sure people can go to the website, find out even more about all of the features and functionality that we're bringing out in the UC 9.0 release. Thanks for your time. I really appreciate it, Brett. Great stuff.
Absolutely. Okay.